Alright, guys. So, we're in War Thunder, and I had an interesting conversation to two people in a match of War Thunder on Hurtgen Forest. I played like a match over here. I did terrible because I wasn't really paying attention. So, we're going to review this game. I'm going to show you the whole game, but there's a specific part in this game towards the end that just really irks me. And as a person who loves historians, a person who loves history and pretty much reads about it and just finds it interesting and soaks up any type of all history pretty much every day, and who loves tanks, this just really irks me. And you'll see. We'll skip to the action here. This has to do with the Sherman Jumbo, or just Shermans in general. And I want to ask you guys and gals, what do you call, we'll pause it here. Let me go in free camera. What is free camera? I don't know how to work this thing. Probably the thing that says F. So here's my tank with a nice user-made skin through War Thunder Workshop. What do you guys call this? The thing I'm pointing at. What do you guys call this? You can either call it a hull gun, a bubble gun. What do you guys call it? And obviously, this hull gun in most German tanks is an MG34. It usually is never an MG42. The MG42 is maybe sometimes always in the coax spot or on the top of the tank where the commander can come out of the hatch and shoot it. Just to reiterate, you can either call this a hull gun. Yes, I know a hull gun means two different things. A hull gun can mean a cannon in the hull, like let's say the M3 Lee. That's a hull gun. But you can still call a machine gun in the hull of a tank a hull gun, because it's a gun and it's in the hull of the tank. This is called a coax. You could also maybe call it a mantle gun because it's right next to the cannon and it's in the gun mantlet. Again, both of these are usually MG34s, but sometimes the coax can be an MG42, but most of the time an MG42 is going to be where the commander can use it. The commander, this is difficult because the free camera in this game is terrible, can come out of the commander's hatch, and then right here would be a mounted MG42 that the commander could shoot. And sometimes the loader's hatch, which is right here, would have one. Very rare, but, you know, they could install one, theoretically. I hope some of you can think on what I'm getting at here in this video. And I don't know why I'm making this video. It's a very stupid video to make, but it triggered me, I'm going to be honest. And it kerfuffled me. It flabbergasted. Take any word that is another word for surprise. This has to do with the Jumbo, excuse me. Or any other Sherman for that matter. And fuck it. Let's just make it every other tank that has a hull gun or a bubble gun. I don't know what the technical term is. I just always have called it a hull gun or a bubble gun. So, it's towards the end, so let's just try and narrate. So, you see this guy, me and him worked a little bit. I slug it out with this M4A2. Now, again, Shermans have hull guns, just like every other tank in the game. But, all I'm going to say is what caliber you think the Sherman's hull gun is. Apparently, that's not the right caliber. And again, I'm going to stop and we'll get into this later. But basically, I'm going to skip through this because I just slug it out with this M4A2 a little bit. And there's, I think, a Super Pershing. Yeah, there's a Super Pershing over here. My T-34 ends up getting taken out. I repair here. I'm just checking my surroundings, see if I can shoot him again. Just shot randomly. I'll move over to the left, and I'll flank the left a little bit after I sit here and see if I can see anything. Just spotting with the machine guns. We're moving up, and then this is where I get my first kill. Somewhere around here. So I'm pushing up. We see the Walker Bulldog. Clearly, I don't see it because I play realistic battles. And since this is a replay, it shows everything. See, I see the Sherman there. I'm like, all right. Boom. Right in the ammo rack. We see our buddy Panther A. He just took a shot from the front. I think I should see the Walker Bulldog here in a minute. I don't know. I can't remember if I engage him or not. But me and him are basically the only tank on the left side. I see him there. Go ahead and shoot him. A little desync, but that doesn't matter. Or lag at that moment. We got an M36 Jackson going by. I see this M4A2 at the last minute, and I can't shoot him. See him trying to spot him with machine guns. He pushes forward. There's the M36 for like a split second. This is like a ESL War Thunder tournament. I'm going to narrate everything. So again, I'm just sitting here looking to just holding the flank for the Panther A so no one flanks him or hits him from the side. Granted, I'm not doing a good job because if we go to the map, this side way over here. And at the time, I didn't know this guy was here at all. I didn't know he was over here at all, so I just kept trying to keep my eye over here. We'll push up, and I do know there's an M18 over here because he kind of spots it out on the map. So we're going to leave the chat open because, well, basically half. So he gets shot. I see the M18. I take him out. It was the Black Cat M18. Now these tanks don't know we're over here, so that's a good thing. So I push up. I see the Sherman through the hole in the wall. I see him right there. I'm checking over here to make sure there's no tanks over here. I go ahead and push him. I don't know he's an M4A2 at the time. So I'm like, what type of Sherman is he? I push him, like, oh, I can pierce his front armor. He hits me, and I bounce. Now, I have suspicion that there's a tank here. I take a shot to the side of my turret by the M18. And the glorious friend over here, the Panther A, returns the favor and takes out that M18 after I took the one out that's trying to kill him. I do see the Sherman there, but I'm like, a teammate will kill him. He clearly sees the Sherman over there as well. Now, soon I want you guys to just spotting to make sure he's actually alive. Soon I want you guys to, and I'll zoom in on the screen, but I want you guys to pay attention to the chat here. So right now, my haul gun machine gunner is dead. My driver is injured. My loader and gunner is like dead, and the only one left is my commander. So I gotta move to the point, cap the point, and then get my loader or gunner back. So we push up. I obviously see the jumbo, and right there I shoot right through his gun port, right through the haul gun. Now, mind you, what you just saw there, the gun in the hull is not a 30 cal. And you may be scratching your head like, what? What are you talking about? You'll know. Now, I do hear the tanks here. I do eventually see this M18 on this building. You can see I'm trying to look at him right now. I spotted him out for my team. It's a replay, so you can't really see that well. I hear the T-25 at the last second, but luckily he was an idiot and drove outside first, and then I ended up going through his lower front plate closer to the track area. I really do apologize for talking so much and narrating this like it's an ESL fucking tournament or something. Now, I'm constantly spotting and looking at that M18. And soon, our Panther A buddy will be returning with a Tiger E. And this is where you'll have to pay attention to the chat. And why I'm so confused and why I'm making this video in the first place. Again, I'm just constantly checking that M18 just to make sure he doesn't push. I do expect him to push forward, but he does back up and eventually get taken out. Again, I'm just checking all my surroundings. I know I'm clear from this side because I would have died by now if I wasn't clear. I end up just deciding to push up. I didn't see that M19. This is the guy where you need to pay attention to him and chat. This guy is telling me don't advance. He's selling other people. I see the guy. I take too long to take a shot. I thought I could have went right through that, but I ended up tracking him. He shoots my gun barrel. We can see here in 2 seconds. Yep, he gets my gun barrel. And this is where my our friend here in the Panther A helps out. Now pay attention in chat right here. He ends up taking him out, saving my life again. I tell him my barrel's out. Again, I'll have the chat zoomed in so you can understand why I'm making this video to begin with. I'm currently typing right now. I said shoot his haul gun. He obviously killed him. And then he says roger that. See? And now look. Mind you, the Super Pershing does have a hull gun. Again, it's a 30 cal. If you don't believe me, we'll after this game, we'll go show you. Just keep an eye on that chat. Watch what our buddy in the Tiger E says. Again, classic War Thunder, getting stuck on nothing. See, he was talking about the jumbo. Now watch this guy, what he says. The Sherman Jumbo doesn't have a hull gun. I can literally see it right there. Again, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He might be thinking about something else, but this is where I'm like very confused. I see the Chaffee. I kill the Chaffee, and our buddy here goes, and I say 30 cal. Again, the Sherman Jumbo has a 30 cal in the hull. Bubble gun, hull gun, whatever you call it, whatever the technical term is, it's a gun in the hull. Okay? And this might sound me like I'm really triggered and stuff. I'm not. I'm more confused than triggered. Either way, I said I was triggered in the beginning of the video. Now just keep an eye on the chat. I'm repairing and getting a new crew, so I'm typing in. He says, what, the MG? The Jumbo has a 30 cal hull gun. I'm not wrong. Technically, he's not wrong either. I said, just like every Sherman responding to this, he goes, it's an MG, not a cannon. And he goes, it's a 50 cal. Now, again, I'll give this man the benefit of the doubt, and he might be thinking about the turret. Now, we're going to skip through here and end this section, but I end up killing this M19. He takes like 4 shots. He takes 3 from me and 1 from him, and actually 1 from a Panther. So no armor is best armor, as you know, Fly Daily says, which he's completely true. No armor is best armor in the game, and especially with the new volumetric shell change, it's kind of more bullshit if you think about it. So, let us go to US, and I might have the Sherman here. So, we don't need to use a Jumbo just as an example. We can use this one. So, if we X-ray, this is a hull gun. This is a 30 cal. 30 cal. 30 cal. If we go up here, this is a 50 cal. See, it even says it. 12.7 millimeter. It's a 50 cal. This is a 7.62 M19 19A4. 30 cal. That goes for this as well. It doesn't say it, but it's the same thing as this. It's a 30 cal. So if that guy, hello, if you're watching, this is a 30 cal. If any of you in the comments had no clue on why I was making this video, this is the reason. I just want to make this clear that Shermans and most American tanks, the bubble gun, the hull gun, whatever you want to call it, is a 30 cal. in every Sherman and every American tank. Some don't have 30 cals. But every Sherman has a 30 cal in the hull. If you watch the movie Fury, and I don't remember what the Norman, I think that's what his name is. He's a replacement for the crew in the movie Fury. Regardless, whatever you think of the movie, it's a good war movie, but it's not really a good. We'll get besides that. We'll get past that. He is a replacement for the entire tank crew, and what does he replace? The hull gun, which is a 30 cal. I just want to make that clear. See, the 76. See, same gun. It's a 30 cal. You can tell the difference between a 50 and a 30 cal. Look at the barrel and the muzzle brake. Look at the 30 cal. Different. 30 cal, 50 cal. Okay? Good. I'm glad we're on that. I'm glad we're on pace. I just had to make this video because it was actually really bothering me. The fact that someone thought this was a 50 cal. Which in reality, why didn't the Americans do that? I know for space, but like, you could have just made a bigger Sherman with more armor and put a 50 cal in the hull instead of a 30. That would have been pretty badass. Now there is, before we end it here, there is an American tank in the game, which if I can find it, the M6A1. This has 250 cals. See? It has 250 cals. See? It has 250 cals in the hull. Just saying, guys. I really needed to correct that person if they ever see this video. This isn't me throwing you under the bus and, trying to like say you're an idiot. I just want to clarify that we both agree that this is a 30 cal and not a 50 cal. All right, I forgot to show the Super Pershing, and I think this guy's getting the Super Pershing confused with the what tank is it? The T-32 and the T-32E1, because the T-32E1 doesn't have a hull gun. The T-32 does, and it's a 30 cal. The Super Pershing, if we just go right here, has a hull gun, and it indeed is a 30 cal. Same with the coax. So I just wanted to show that off. And again, other tanks have this. These don't anymore, but this has a hull gun. The T-34. We'll show you again. I don't mean for this rant to be like really retarded, but again, hull gun, 30 cal. We can go the M26. Again, hull gun, 30 cal. The T-30, you guys understand where I'm getting at, but these saying the Dromo has a hull gun. Technically, you can call it a hull gun. You can call it whatever you want. It's a gun in the hull. It's an MG. It's a gun. It's, again, in the hull. It's a 30 cal. It's not a 50 cal. This is a 50 cal. The only 50 cal on the Shermans is the turret-mounted one. That's it. Again, I didn't want to make this video like calling this guy out, calling him he's an idiot. I just wanted to, if he happens to see this video, what up, dude? I hope you had a good games playing War Thunder. I don't mean any ill will towards you, but I just want to make sure and put this in your mind that we both, like I literally previously just said, because I had to cut this segment in because I forgot to show you the Super Pershing. This is a 30 cal, and it's in the hull, therefore it's a hull gun, because it is said gun. Okay? We can now confirm that. All right, you understand now? I just wanted to let you all know. So I do apologize for this fucking stupid ass rant on War Thunder. But if anyone else was confused, again, it's a 30 cal. It's not a 50 cal. The only 50 cal on Shermans is the turret mounted one, where people on the back can use it. That's it. Just wanted to put that out there. No hate or ill will towards anyone from this video. Just peace out. Hope you guys have a great day. Great War Thunder. Adios, guys.